Hello there, I'm just about to do a surprise stream of Euro Truck Simulator 2. I wasn't planning on doing this, but I thought seeing the weather is god awful today, I just thought, well, why not? I've got a few hours to kill, so I might as well. So hopefully guys you're doing well today. I'll be with you guys in a bit, just taking a little breather, and then I will be back. So until then, enjoy the music. Oh, did I just come through? Christ. Hello guys. I forgot to put the mute button on. Oh, isn't that lovely? That's a great way to start the stream, isn't it? Oh. Isn't that a great way to start the stream? Yes, so I am literally back from doing a moment, so it's something I need to do. And so yeah, I will get on with it in a moment. So yeah, I'm just about to start in a moment. We are continuing from where we last left off. If you haven't already watched that, you can watch that via the I believe it's still up on the Twitch, so you can watch it afterwards. I think we just got into France. We just did our first stream or so into France, so you can join and watch in there. So yeah, sounds all good to me in the mountains. Okay. So with that said, oh actually before I do, make sure the game is running in OBS, and it is, thank God for that. So yes, we're going to transition into the game. If you've not already played this, I suggest you go and check out my other videos. So they are doing very, very well. So yes, we'll be playing this until possibly about 2 o'clock ish. I know. There we go. I hope the game is running through. Terrible. I don't know why that is Second, just gonna test something out probably quickly. Back. If not, then we're gonna have to oh, nothing too bad. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. So yeah, let's there we go. Into the game we go, and it's working. Oh, I see why I didn't do that. I didn't push the game button. There we go. Ooh, that's loud in the headphones. Oh, I think I know why, because I left it from I watch your videos you left it and it comes to this channel, so I'm gonna have to. There we go. Back to normal now. There we go. So, if you hadn't already watched it, we just got into France. We just got our first one into Calais in France, I think. If it works, it does work. Let's go into a quick job. I think if I remember rightly, we've got a level up, so start off back in. We don't want to go there. Let's go somewhere. Let's start somewhere. See if we can. Highest we can go. Let's go to Carlisle so far. Wow, that's some distance. A lot of money involved, so we'll take it. So we got to go down to, if I remember rightly, Grimsby, and then go across on a ferry to the top of Denmark in Isberg. I do apologize if I butchered that name wrong. And then we're going to go up along the side to our destination of Herschel. And again, I apologize if I butchered that place name incorrectly. We'll take this job, and it's cottage cheese. So we're taking cottage cheese from Carlisle, which I've been to, lovely little city, to Herschel. I think that's pronounced it. So we're on our way. We're on our way. We're on our. I got that thing stuck in my head now. Damn Tom Scott of hell. But one of these buttons. Oh, the anti-fog. But yeah, if you've not played this before, you basically truck from point A to point B in sort of real world situations. I mean, like I said, I did see a streamer who does sort of real trucking, and I asked him, and I said, well, it is realistic in real life. Can't really just jump out in the middle of a traffic hoping expect to be clear. You gotta check your corners. Make sure you indicate round the corner to make sure tell everybody what you are doing. So yeah, currently we're on just coming out of Carlisle, I presume. Let me just check my map. Yep. I think we unlocked this in one of our first episodes. We did go north. There's a police car. You do get fined for this, as in real world. If you are speeding or caught speeding or do something that's totally wrong, like going down wrong way street, you do get fined for that. So you have to be kind of mindful. You crash. If you crash, it comes out with damages. If you get a certain amount, then they'll have to start charging you. Like I almost had a head-on collision. That will probably cost me. Yeah. And now I am currently speeding, so it's not good. So tap the brakes just ever so slightly. skip this junction and tell people I'm turning right and slow down. Andy, yes he can. Fast. And then go. So we're going on the M6 to Liverpool. So we're basically going back down to where we would have started normally. I was going to choose Liverpool to start off with, but I'd already been to Paris, I think. No, I hadn't. I've been to Carlisle, to Bridgeport, didn't go to Paris. So, mistake there. But, nevertheless, it is easy. So we're going down to, we are on the M6 going down to Grimsby, I believe. Let me have a look. Yeah, we've taken the next junction left across and then across to Grimsby. I cannot see the chat in OBS. I can see the chat through Twitch. So if you are watching, hello, and hope you're having an awesome day today. Currently the weather in where I am is absolutely poor. So I'm just decided, well, let's do a bit of streaming. Because I enjoyed playing yesterday and I thought, well, why not? Have a bit of a surprise stream. See if actual people are interested today. Oh, don't get caught with the speeding camera. Don't get caught by the speeding camera. If everything becomes like automation, this becomes completely automated. This is probably the only closest thing to real world driving that there's former truckers are going to have. So if this game has a third or a fourth, or that could be this could be one of the last times they get to be able to feel like a trucker. So we could have streamers, ex-truckers who are streamers soon. Don't get caught by speeding. I believe, yeah, this is the one we're going to take. So we're going to take this road to Newcastle, take this junction to Newcastle. I don't know if I have to turn on the indicator, but you know what, I will, since we are coming up to the junction in hand. Maintain the speed, and I might tap the brakes a little bit when coming downhill because it is a downhill. Yes, I will have to, because we've got a truck straight ahead of us. So driving a bit downhill. Left, keeping the indicator on. There first. Oh, we have an incident. Someone broke down. I'm trying to figure out what is what is the anti-mist thing in the car, in the cab itself. Trying several buttons. I don't want to press too many buttons, because if it does, then I find out I just disconnect the trailer behind me. I don't want to do that, so I will go off stream and then just figure out what it is. But yeah. Oh, there we go. I think with this one, it's 9 hours left, 26-hour ride. I don't know if that includes the transportation to across the sea, but we'll find out. Hopefully you get able to get a look break. I think you do. Once I've reached Grimsby, I believe that to get on the dock and you do get a rest. So you kind of can. It does recharge your, say, batteries, but recharges your thing. Not going blind, I am. It's just really misty, and I have no idea where the dehumidifier in the cab is on the buttons, so I will take my time around these corners because these are long and winding corners. Beatles song for you there. I'll just take my time. It is currently 30, so I'm just gonna have to brake. Let the truck do its thing. And I will not overtake this truck because we are in a no overtake. Reasonable, really. We are on like a very long and winding road sort of thing to where we need to be. So I'm not going to overtake this car or this truck in front of me. Thought that was him indicating them, but it's not. It's just the game itself doing a little bit of glitching, phasing out, phasing in sort of thing. As you can see, the truck behind me in my rear view are starting to do the same thing. It's just phase out. Okay, and we've back up to 50 now, so we can really start putting the pedal to the metal now. I think the harder part has been done. Coming up to a junction soon, so we'll be continue going south just a little bit. For another junction, then we're taking a right or left again. Left again into Grimsby itself or on the way to Grimsby. There is service stations if we need to take them, but at the moment we do not, so we are fine for another 2 hours. Our fuel consumption is fine. I will ask though, when we do get into Denmark, we will have to see if we need a break. If we do, then I will have to plan accordingly. And if we don't, we can just carry on where we last left off. Tell people what I'm doing. Break. As he's going to need a bit more wide. Him. One of those junctions I don't really like, especially if you're in front of somebody. If the road's cleared, they will just stop. They didn't first time, so normally they'd stop there, but when you're actually driving, you shouldn't need to stop. Once you're on that slip road, you've got to try and either find a route or plan it just enough to get there in time and have enough room for yourselves and the car behind you. Okay, so in a bit we'll be coming to the next junction. We're turning left to go into Grimsby itself. There's no other junctions on this road at the minute. He's turning left, which I don't know why. Oh, I think he's turning left to go into this junction that we're not going into, because I don't believe we need to go into it. Oh, it's the wide, oh, the roads are wide opening up, so yes, we do need to do that as well. You need to put on the brakes a little bit. We need to stay in this lane anyway, and this truck that we've been following is a bit crazy. So go to left to right to left to right, so AI for you, I guess. So yeah, brake, because we're going the same way. It's like I'm following this truck all the way to bloody Denmark. Even though his road is clear, we should always check. The road might have been clear for him, but not for me. So we have to make sure and check the road that you're coming onto to make sure there's nobody coming the other way or the same way. We are in a 50, but because of the hill, I am struggling to do 30. That's because of the hill and the hill alone. And also we are stuck behind what can seem to be 2 trucks and a bus. And a coach, sorry. Coach is a bad term for it. So yes, we're coming up to another junction. Will we not be taking a right and then a left straight after? So we'll be eyes on tarmac, keep your distance. I say that because if he broke suddenly, then it would have you'd have a sort of effect. Be able to brake in time. So got enough distance from you and the ahead of you, truck ahead of you. Good works are coming up ahead. Oh, already passed. Oh, like that. I didn't. Just seen, so I had to brake sharply, which means the car behind me either was really far away, hadn't seen it, or had seen it. So if I remember rightly, we are going right, not here at the next junction. Guy's front is turning left, so we can have some free range. Nope, he's going straight ahead too. Wow, this is the busiest I've seen this junction. Hopefully check behind me. Road is clear, and it is. Now we can do up to 50, which is really nice. So yay. Now this is where we break off from our concrete slab as we are going downwards. He's going right. So to our AI person, it was nice driving. We have a lovely trip, and we'll see you probably never. Now we have the road to ourselves for a moment. Oh, speeding. Shouldn't be doing that. Oh, I do apologize. That is me yawning and not the game. There we go. So I can see where I'm going. It is starting to get a bit dark. I have to put my lights on, or I will get fined for it. If somebody was to see that, you get fined for that. So, yay! As you can see, we've got one more turn to do coming up here, and then we will have got one more junction to take, which will take us onto the dockyards, I believe. Then on, oh no, it's a roundabout. 50, but I will start breaking down my speed just a tap, just to so we are in 30. We are taking a right, so I'm gonna have to get into this lane. Are you okay? That's better. Sorry, that's, you see. Ow! Someone just try and hit me then. Well, luckily I didn't get damage for that one. So I guess they were probably in the wrong on that one. But I'm not a truck driver at all. I would never claim to be. But I would probably get the wrong for that one. I'd have to figure out about that one. What lane do truckers use when they have to go around a roundabout? Do they take the outside lane even when they're turning right? Hey. Hey. Want to go the other way, you go into France and you have to go all the way up, but we're not doing that. We're taking the longer route, which is going to cost me a little bit more, but it will get me closer to the end mark. So yeah, we are taking the ferry over to Denmark. We're in Denmark. Hello. Now, I do remember, if I remember rightly, is that because it is in Europe, roads are going to be the other way around. So I have to remember that. Don't know what they're trying to say. Oh, I'm going the right way. I just have to be careful on how I do this correct. Left. brake. So it did take off. It didn't. Oh, it did. You did go back to sleep. So yeah, you have the. It does it automatically. Is once you get on a long ferry, then you have to. It takes a break for you, so that's kind of cool. So. My next break will be in 10 hours, but the actual trip will take me 4. So the rest of the trip will take me 4 hours. So really I could do this in one sitting, which is super nice. But I believe, like I said before, is if you're going on the long sort of the long end from London to Greece or something, yeah, you probably need to go to oh, I went there too fast. Probably have to take a break somewhere, and they've counted for that, so it's good. My estimated time of delivery is supposed to be expected to come in tomorrow on Friday, but they're going to get a day early, so that's good for us. It looks good for us, I think. I believe we get some more money for it, which is always nice. Most of these side roads, as you probably see or have just seen, is they block off. They're blocked off not because of like it's just where the map is. It's like they don't want you to go down this road because it wasn't meant to be in the game. It's a bit of a so next junction would be not for a while. Okay. Oh. Whoa! Yeah, I went too fast into it. That's my own fault. Way too fast, but there was nobody on the road, so it didn't really didn't affect anybody. Right, I'm gonna have to take a moment because I just need to go for a myself. So I believe it was that button. Yeah, so back in a moment. I'm just going to take a brief break to back in a moment. Okay, we're back. We're just going to make sure that everything is all right. Okay. Wow, that doesn't sound. Yeah, that sounds different when you move away. So yeah, we're just gonna get back into it. Hopefully it would. The stream would calm down. It hasn't been bad per se. It's just been really listening back to it, and with delay of everything, it just sounds a bit but it's all right. It's all right, so it's not too bad. So yes, we are going to get back into it in a bit, and there we go. So there we are. Oh, I forgot to unmute the game. Professionalism. There we go. So I'm back into the game there now. So yeah, let's go finish our trip to Denmark. Now we do have a roundabout coming up, which would be super interesting, but I think we have to go straight ahead, so we would miss the so-called the motorway that we're gonna have to go over. We are speeding, so but there's, as far as I can see in the view of in the rear view mirrors, nobody is behind us, so right, because they will. I probably think if they saw that, they would probably caught me speeding as well. Yeah, it's a Saab that has a little indicator on the bottom. Roundabout, so I'm gonna have to zoom in to my map to see how am I going to do this correctly. Take this. I really am speeding around these corners now. Drop it down a bit. The case. Brake. I broke too hard. Oh, I got a truck coming to my right, so we're gonna have to wait for a bit. Like pass. Go on. I was for God's sake, he was going that way. So we are now completely. Truck behind me waiting for me to do that, so that's not good, is it? And now we are on this, what I thought would be a roundabout, but it's not. It's just a very, very long road. My understanding there is that it was actually a pathway to go into somewhere that you need to drop off stuff. So a kind of like a depot of sorts. But yeah. Oh, I'm speeding. Shouldn't be doing that. Fast. I'd gotten wide. Can I catch it? Saves it. Not great, but saves it anyway. Haven't got particularly anything coming up in terms of junctions and or turn-ins for quite a while. That looks like might be joining a motorway, or we are on a motorway of sorts. We are doing, the speed limit is 50, so I will try and keep under or on top of it. Go. and just tapping my accelerator when needed. Or letting go of the accelerator to go around tighter corners of it. Drop down to 40. That's probably because maybe we're going over the bridge, and if it changes to go over a bridge. Oh, I think because you're going downhill and around the corner, you might want to slow down, which is fair enough, really. I mean, I would anyway. Okay, so it looks like that is the speed limit. Generally, it's about 43, so I will adhere to that, so I don't get caught and then fined. So yeah, not good. So the speed limit is 43. I am actually breaking said speed limit at the minute. I'll probably need to brake soon because I have a car that's ahead of me that I will probably come into the backer if I don't adjust accordingly. Stopping. I was not aware of this, so there's me. Other way. Going around the roundabout, you always make sure that you push the way that you want to come off. So if you're a junction that you do, you need to tell that you'll turn right in European, but if in Britain, I think you turn left if you're coming off said junction. Back up to 50, so I can let it loose a little bit. I was going to say don't start turning. There we go. Should have seen that one coming a little better. I could have seen that one better and planned for it. They'll be coming up to a big roundabout slash junction in a moment. In maybe a few minutes, once we get past this big long corner, past the gas station, and then the next junction will be a left-hand junction going north, up. So, and that will be. Oh, I do apologise. And that will be where we'll be stopping after that junction to a little bit more along the. I have no idea what the road would be. We'll find out once we come up to some signs. We are way ahead of schedule by almost a day. Yeah, almost a day. Let the accelerator go because and breaking the speed limit over about 4 miles an hour, you do get fined according to your speed. So if you do go 1 over or a few over, they do charge you £11 or the equivalent. I think if the more you do it, the more it's if you're breaking it, say, like by 50 or 60 miles an hour. Okay, Jesus. Really? It's at 10 o'clock, so yeah, it's an issue that I have with this game is it doesn't show darkness that well. In raw country rural lanes, it doesn't show darkness as in proper darkness when you're driving in the dark. So I think that's one thing they need to improve is the circle of times. When it is dark, you know it's dark. So we'll be coming up to our next junction in a minute, so things might be starting to get a bit busier. So behind a silver car in a moment, so he's turning right to go into the correct lane. Don't know if I have to do the same. I don't think so. I'll have to skip because I went in the wrong lane myself. Oh no, I was in the right lane. Good lord. Holy shoot. Rock. Okay, this is where it's going to get interesting. I'm going to have to turn around. Ladies and gentlemen, this is what happens when you don't watch the road. You get caught up in the middle of the road. Hope to God that no one's coming behind me now. There we go. Slight delay, but nothing to be afraid of. That's very misleading though. Shut up, don't come out. I'm pissed off as is. Peed off as it is for that one. That was annoying. We literally have to jump 2 lanes. Brake. Hopefully no one's coming the other way. That was a lot cleaner than the other time. What happens when you don't pay attention to the road, ladies and gentlemen? You go down the wrong way. So always pay attention. Oh. I don't mind if I'm doing a few 1 or 2 miles an hour over the speed limit. I'll just adjust accordingly. But yeah, let it run for a little bit. Pay attention. It's a lesson from today, I think. So we've discovered the new place. Don't crash them. Whoa, that was close. That wasn't good. Taking a right-handed turn. That was close. Have to brake. And then, so yeah, basically pay attention is today's lesson. So basically my depot is on the very end of this track, I guess, right next to the docks, which is pretty cool actually. I believe that the docks, these docks, oh, it's the next one. It's the next one. That's a garage. It also is a place to sleep, so it's kind of a cool thing. Here's ours. Got it. Can I recover it? It's just about getting it in. I say, gonna do play it safe. Worst place to put it, but okay. Let's do this. Okay, so that's one job done. Denmark is a very weird place. So we're now on level 5, which is really good. So again, we're going to be focusing on our long distance, so we can unlock the map and get bigger and better trucks. So let's go for another quick job, and maybe we unlocked it. Let's see if we can go back. Okay, so the job selection is not great there. It's like 4 jobs, all hitting around £8,000, so that's not really good. Let's see what we got in 8,000, 9,000, down to Cardiff, 10,000. Dover's hitting me with an £18,000 one, and we're going all the way through. Holy crow, that's going to be a long one. So okay, that's another long one. It's going to take a whole day, and £22,000 job. You know what? Start off with Felix, and we'll take that 22,000 job. Obviously, first part of this will be us jumping across the English Channel into, I believe, is Rotterdam, and then from Rotterdam it's basically hit north all the way past Amsterdam, Uskenbuck, Hamburg. Again, apologies for if I do mess up any of these particular place names. And then straight up back to where I came, almost where I passed. So let's take this one. It's going to be a long one. It's a 17-hour driving, so we will have to take a break. Okay, so lights on. Start the engine. Lights on. So we're leaving Felix Town. I think that's how you pronounce it. I've never actually been there. Right, we're on British Road, so if I remember rightly. Yeah, it's this way. Nope, I was wrong. And that's an ambulance. So, luckily there is a junction, so I can just go... whip. Switch over. Won't recommend doing that, ladies and gentlemen. It's just highly illegal. But I was on the wrong side of the road. Straight ahead. This one. Round. Indicate, tell everyone that we're turning off. And then back on. That's the problem when you drive from like Europe. Through Europe, you get sort of used to it. And you come back to Great Britain and you're like, oh yeah, other side of the road. So there's always that brief moment of don't know what side of the road am I on. Okay, so we can put the floor down, put the pedal to the metal, so to speak. And carry on going. So now we can go up to 50 miles an hour and carry on. Obviously, we will be going into the docks. I don't know if we're going to be using the tunnel. We'll be taking the docks over to Rotterdam and then onwards. Onwards! Sorry, I've got a song stuck in my head now. It's driving me up the wall. Currently we are on the A12, so we're on A12 heading... Yep. Heading south. Don't need to hit indicate. So we're going to have to do a job which involves us doing a 22-hour drive. At the minute, we're just driving to the docks. We are not a problem in terms of timing, but it's the next part that it's going to be the trickiest. Again, this is in the dark, so it's really tricky to oh, and that road been blocked off anyway, so it was forcing me to turn even if it didn't. So hey, next junction we are taking a left and going to the docks to get on the ferry to go over to Rotterdam. check something, guys. Well, that's what you get for not focusing. Oh, excuse me. I will start slowing down because I was going around this corner a little bit too fast for my liking. But also, we are in a 30 miles an hour zone, so it's best just to... We are coming up to roundabout, so we're going to have to go straight ahead. I believe we are going to take the outside lane. Checked. Head. So take. I did not see that one coming. Yes, as you can see now, we are taking the ferry over to Euro's port. Euro's port. It's about 8 hours, so that would probably take off the 8 hours from the 23. But we still would leave us about a good long journey to go. So we'll probably drive to our next destination, which I believe will be a truck stop somewhere. Rolling past the junction which was there, so we're gonna have to go round. Worst design for a port. You literally come off on the door that you need to get. Right there. Pointing you in the wrong direction as well, of all things. Like, what the hell? We're on 50. That'll be 31 over for us, so we're still going to take our time. Anyway, so we're in a dock, which is quite... Right. Down just to give way. Creep and creep slowly. Yeah, we're going this way. Again, just stop. Keep creeping forward. There we go. Easy. We can do 50 here. So, okay, so we've got a 13-hour trip left to do, and we've got a 10-hour or 9-hour break. So we'll probably be driving to a checkpoint or a point where we can rest in about 9 hours in game time. Oh. So yeah, we will be breaking then, and I believe we'll see how it goes. Oh, I should have got to enter Rotterdam as well. Okay, this is going to be interesting. Okay, so we're not actually going to Rotterdam, but we are going to get the little covered plaque, so that's nice. Gonna go under this bridge to go, well, under the underground to go to our next point. We are breaking the speed limit, but we are going down a hill, so I'm just gonna let the hill tap in the accelerator to get it up. So yeah, basically that underground little dump thing was because of an airport, I believe. It's amazing to think on a country that small that you could actually like put an airport in there, and they've thought like, okay, well we need a road going through here, and they've gone, okay, let's build the airport on top of the road. Get that over here in the UK. On this lane, because we are going straight ahead. Going past Amsterdam as well, which is kind of nice, cool. Might even get the ticket for that, to say that we have been to Amsterdam or discovered Amsterdam. Be great for us if we want to use it as a starting point if we want to venture like into Europe properly. Let's go to, like, say Milan or other parts of Italy or somewhere in Germany or something, and I will get on the right lane. Yep. Using it as a point is actually really good. Okay, so we've got cars coming up, so we have to brake accordingly or lower our speed to a point where don't get the ticket. Don't, unfortunately we don't. Oh, and I got caught for speeding It's 31 here, so that's my own fault. Now we're left to lose with the 56. And bear in mind, when I say 56, it means 56 miles an hour. Over there, I believe it is something different. I believe it's 50 kilometers. So it'd be the kilometers thing. Unless they have a different speedometer. Unless they are a bit more. Oh, excuse me. So yeah, basically I just be tapping this accelerator until I get to where I need to be, which is about 40 or 50. Get the right lanes into everything. Oh, that I need to get into this lane. Because we are going straight ahead. I'm not going down there. In about 8 or 7 hours, we will have to take a break. That's 7 hours in game, so I don't know what that would be. Hour or something, or a half an hour. Funny little interesting fact that those probably bridges that we just passed over are not meant for cars or people. I think they're meant for wildlife. I could be wrong, but I was recently watching one. They do the same thing in Canada, I believe, where mooses travel over them. Because where the road is, it disturbs their natural path. Made like mountains over hills. Animals just to go through and then do what they need to do. Gets in. I will stay in this particular straight ahead. So now we are leaving Belgium. So thank you, Belgium, for your we're entering Belgium. I do apologize. Maintain our speed and maintain our position, because at the moment don't need to really do anything in for a while. I think we have one coming up very soon where we'd have to take a turning to go up. At the minute we don't have to really do much in terms of, well, junctions and so forth like that. Really nice actually, because got to maintain your speed and keep your wits about you. You need to pull out, suddenly you have maneuver to do so. I am speeding. Oh, we got this, the junction we were just talking about now. Map. Which one we need to take. So this is the part where I will need concentration for a minute. And I've messed up. There we go. That's how you do it. Yeah, because I'm supposed to take on the lane on the right. I've messed up. So let's see if I can correct this somehow. And you can. Okay. Left lane that is coming up. Quick as I can. Respectfully though. Get back on track. Guys, back in a minute. It was okay. It was just the postman. The lovely old postman. So hopefully back into the game. Carry off where we left off. If you're just joining in, we've missed the junction that we need to take. So we are now going a different route that shouldn't take too long. Slight detour, but nothing too major. Excuse me. yeah, so what happened was I thought I had something. It's just a postman delivering mail. Getting a bit paranoid. Does that? No. I should really have the small zoomed in map to see where I'm actually going. So pretty much in about 5 hours we're gonna have to stop. Stop. Stop and yeah, take a break. During that time I probably think that I will actually stop myself as well, and continue this at another on another day. See how it looks on the at the other end. Now I have to take a left here. Follow this road around, so I have to be careful. And then on track. So yes, we were back where we're supposed to be originally, which is on this road going north up to next point would be actually up towards Denmark. Oh, I didn't need to, but I will anyway. Didn't need to take that junction road, but I did. I would be cut off anyway, so no worries on that one. Stay in this lane until it is safe to do so. Now, yes, I am breaking the speed limit by about 2 miles an hour. I do aware of that. Got caught speeding. Great. Surprised me. It's gonna happen anyway. This cabinets and the truck itself is so quick. You have to just be careful not to speed. I think that we're expected to be Friday at 5 or quarter to 5, and Friday at a few minutes before or half an hour before midnight. But we are actually attempted to. ETA is going to be about Thursday at 10 o'clock. Sorry, 10 at 5 to 11 there, my bad. At the moment, we're doing pretty good. Warning, I do apologize. I actually found a button. I do remember playing this a while back, and I do remember them having cruise control on this by pressing C on the keyboard, on the keyboard. So I've just discovered that we have cruise control, which is lovely. So I don't have to worry about breaking the speed limit now. I can just set it to being this particular speed, even though I'm breaking the speed limit now. I believe I'm on a hill, so I will give myself a lot more de-stressing situations. Junction to a tier 2. This time I'm taking the right option. Going off. Brake. Going around a corner which is very tight, so we're gonna have to crunch up to that the line as absolutely possible. I think if I missed that one, it would have been a lot more of a problem later on. Okay, so we're gonna have to start planning our break time. About 2 hours, so I just pause it for a very brief moment. Oh, why did I press that button? I will never know. That wasn't good. I hope there's no one behind me. Oh. Oh. They did not lane them. Duh. Oh well, let's go and carry on our tasks at town. Gas station coming up. To see if there is a stop coming soon. Go into the world map, have a look. Currently are. There is. Oh, about an hour. That's good. Jump over into Denmark itself. Okay, okay. Yeah. So we're actually pretty alright. So the next junction will be about an hour. We'll stop there. Cool. Will I make it in time? That's the question before I start. We'll be starting to yawn about an hour, and so yeah, there is one more junction coming up pretty soon, which will take. We'll have to go right through it. Until after that, will be the next stop would be the gas station where we will look at where we are and take a little break. Oh, so you actually can do that. Oh right, okay, that's pretty cool. If I was to get that junction, I could carry on going and then pop out the other side and be alright. So if I had mistaken and gotten down the wrong junction, I could just go, oh, and carry on going. So after that one, I believe now is probably a good time. Gas station turning, which I believe is over that bridge. Okay, so we have a sign that says services coming up, so I'll start braking and tell the other people what I'm doing. Oh, you heard the yawning of Saiyans telling me to go to sleep. I am going to do. Yeah, I'm gonna get some rest. So we are in the night at the moment. I'm just gonna pause the game. And then find out how much of this job I have left to go and see what we are, where we need to go from here. Okay, so we're not that far. Okay. Yeah, I think I'll end it here for this stream. I've done a fair bit, I think. So I just want to say thank you very much to everyone that was watching. I hope you guys have an awesome day and a awesome rest of the day. I will be streaming tomorrow properly again. I'll be doing the Half-Life 2 stream that we've catch up. I think we're so close to the end now that we are really close, I think, to the end of the first one of 2 more, I think, is to come after this one. So yeah, so hopefully I will be streaming then. If you want, you can catch me on YouTube as well. I will be posting this to YouTube as well as the next episode of the Half-Life game thing that we have. And then yeah, so basically I'll be streaming tomorrow, off Saturday, take a break for myself, back in on a Sunday with the wrestling talk show. So if you guys are fellow wrestling fans, you can join in on that, which is always fun to watch. We'll be going through everything that's going to happen over the last few weeks. And then Monday I'll be over on my friend's stream. I won't be, actually. I would be off. I believe on Monday is not my day off, so day off on Monday. Tuesday I'll be on their stream. Wednesday I'll possibly be back on Euro Truck, and then Thursday we'll see what happens. So if you want to keep up, make sure you follow the Twitter. The name is on the screen, and I will see you guys tomorrow with Half-Life. So bye till then.